rocking this stadium to the rafters, and here's how they will come out.
Huge importance. Kiki Setien's return, and this is what he's going to have a huge selection of fans, not just in the city.
That's a talented bench, and Joaquin will have something to say.
This bench itself, Phil, is, look, no trust yet.
And we are underway. The ball laid back to Ter Stegen. They're having a difficult time getting out of the box.
Good break here for Barca.
3v2. Down goes Messi. Advantage. No foul. Barca off the board. In comes Fekir. Drives to the box. Takes the shot blocked. Peels for a handball. The ref says no, but what does VAR say?
Wrong appeals here, Phil. And the foul's being given against Antoine Griezmann.
And now he'll check. Alice with his first chance. Trickles his way through and calmly tucks it home with Ter Stegen grasping for air.
This stadium now levitating on this dream start for Ruby and the boys in green and white stripes. Cool as a polar bear's toenails here as Sergio steps up to the mark, and the 28-year-old Spanish international shows his coolness and his class, and that is as perfect a penalty as you'll ever see. Leading up.
Chipping it for the Dutchman, who volleys it home! A goal of the year candidate, a masterpiece for the Louvre.
Nothing less than absolute perfection by Barcelona, and it starts with Langley. The Dutchie is magisterial with his finish, but his pass was nothing dicey, was absolute laser beam perfect. And this pass that starts it way back is what should be highlighted. Messi's pass again, soft as the clap of the butterfly's wings from Messi. The medicine man will find me. Messi did.
Reaching through to poke it free. Aleñago's
mentally, is he ready?
Trying to trickle his way.
Makes them disappear, and another. Arturo Vidal waiting and lurking. Ball being played by both sides, and some challenges going in.
Down goes Fekir. Play on, says in between, but he finds the run of Sergio Roberto. Sergi scoops it with the outside of the boot. Emerson.
Those wing backs released like this.
And the Busquets sends it players. You could say it goes back to Joaquin because he leaves it for Messi, who lifts it for Griezmann.
Settles, spin away, but brilliant control.
Sergi.
That great ball from Longley.
In for Messi! Denied on the doorstep by Robles, who's not even sure how he stopped it.
Wonderful play again from Longley to instigate.
Draws two. Back for Fekir.
It's a good
gap. It's Messi. In comes Griezmann. But now the flag will come up.
Espanyol.
Just 2 touches today. I bet these 3v2 if they play their angles. Fekir with a cannon that finds the bullseye at the back post.
It's a phenomenal strike. Fekir is onto it. Jumping jack, flash quick. And sharp as vinegar with this hit. He sees his teammates on either side of him, Phil, and says, I see you lads, I don't need you. He needs help like a shark needs a dentist. Watch this, a bad giveaway from Arturo Vidal. Showing way too much. It's nicely contained. Guido Rodriguez intercepts, sets a table for Nabil.
Now Fekir with a chance. Sergio Roberto pulling out the lasso and getting a card in return. Bartra almost apologizes to Messi. Griezmann tried. An in-swinger from Messi. Threading it for Semedo. Pops up on the Portuguese back. Busquets finds him. Almost to Sergio.
A wonderful run by Semedo.
Fekir chopped down by Vidal. And the yellow card against the Chilean.
is uncontainable. Two deep lanes in their banks with little space for Barcelona to exploit in between those two lanes, and the goal itself came from behind that second lane.
It's Vidal making the run, curls in, high boot from Mondi, seemed to catch Longley as he heads it high in the air. Just a little more insurance. One back. The foul as Hіghlіghts gets chopped down outside the area. Betis screaming advantage should have been played. 2008. It's Canales measuring through. Rabona to the middle. Cleared by Longley.
Line. Not give very much space at all. Just like this.
Well, as you and Mark Twain like to say. Drops it for long.
I'd give away again from Vidal.
Looking for a third, a little shirt tug. The shot blocked by Umtiti. Lets it bounce. Vidal tripped up.
Played.
The Chilean. And the card coming out on that challenge by Mondi. Final play of the opening half. It's Messi. It's loose on the doorstep and buried by Sergi Busquets to tie the score. Appeals from the bench, but it looks like it's going to count.
It does, and it's beautifully struck on the half volley by, of all people, Sergi Busquets. And I'm not quite sure what they're all arguing about here. He's onside. There's no foul in the challenge, if anything. Well, that's a nice first touch, but Messi loses it.
I think Vidal looks to the middle, back for Messi, and a push save by Robles to save Betis.
Well, there you see the best.
Tucked forward for De Jong. Gets to the goal, ready to clear the area. Sending it into the spot. De Jong spotting Messi. Just Semedo open space for Roberto. Second half. Trying to thread it through. He'll get the bounce. Poking. Sergi stayed inside. Vidal for fear. Sergi lost sight. Poked away. Rodriguez. Down goes Fekir. And a yellow card with Fekir in the middle. Semedo up to the wing. Sergi Roberto covering. Messi into the middle. Just needed a little more for Hіghlіghts.
Ball.
Dummy. Messi drags, fires, and what a stop by Robles.
Again, the control is amazing. Is it wide?
Into the near post, diving header. The boot comes up. Semedo tries to drop. Alba, Messi, chipping it just wide, almost a textbook goal.
Well, he's tried this before this season.
Not perfect, but always dangerous. Barca still playing with Fekir on the ground. 1-4-1 as they throw everything to the attack. Busquets to...
And that increase in winning the ball started to disappear.
They got away with a blunder that time. Arter in the box, but it's Fekir with the hook.
The ball cleanly.
Knotted on by Moron. And TT over.
A number of good looks, Phil, in and around the box. And
shout. Messi quickly. Longley! Oh!
For a man that's been vying for man of the match from the first minute, Clement rises. Magisterially punches his ticket home. Wonderful dispatch by Leo. But this man absolutely capitalizes. Rises beautifully and coolly places it. This is an accurate header. As sharp as vinegar with it. Leo sets the table. He's onside. He rises brilliantly. And again, that's no bucket full of knuckles header. That is pure.
Hey, if this score holds, we'll be back down to 3.
And that's a pretty sizable if.
Fekir getting the yellow.
Ooh.
Full of intrigue.
Well played.
And Joaquin, maybe not done. Longley, who already has a yellow now, he's gone. 10 on 10.
Ian Wright. Lacazette here. Can they convert? Surely a brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early